Oh, you can't see Sailor Moon. That's sad. Hi, welcome to my channel. Hello, welcome. My name is Alanna, and this is my first time around on this here platform. I'm starting this channel on a whim, just to see if I like it, to see if you like it. You know, I'm just here to hang out and talk about real girl shit. Maybe do some makeup, maybe do some skincare, but really, yeah, just here because we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic and I have no one else to talk to, so YouTube. I guess a few things to get us started. I'm just gonna list like what I am and what I'm not. So let's start with what I'm not. I am not a makeup artist. I am not a skincare specialist. I am not an influencer. I am not a hot girl, and I am not a cool girl. I am just me, Alanna. I am a real girl. Although, like, what does that even mean? I wish I wasn't a real girl. I wish I wasn't normal. I am 30 years old and still fully fucking waiting for my Hogwarts acceptance letter in the mail. Not gonna lie. Either that or, you know, to find out that I'm actually a changeling and have just been hidden in the human world all this time and someone's finally gonna come and tell me the truth and that my kingdom in my realm is finally awaiting my long lost return, you know? Does that make sense? That just makes me sound fucking crazy, but that could be true. So yeah, I am 30 years old, going on 31 very shortly, in a month or so. And I am also a media and communications manager. I am a poet, a writer, a songwriter, a knitter, a crafter. I dabble in all kinds of things. I am a Pisces sun and a Virgo moon, and that will probably become very obvious the more we get to know each other. And I'm a nerd. And the rest is history. The rest about me will become apparent, I'm sure. The rest of what I'm not will become apparent, I'm sure. And yeah, we're just here to hang out. And so today, we're gonna dive into this YouTube journey. We're gonna do a little bit of a get ready with me. We're gonna do my everyday face, which is this. This is what I wake up with every day. It doesn't change. I'm not a sim. I don't just go, you know, over to the mirror and click a button and change all of my features whenever I want. I wake up with this face. I go to bed with this face. And sometimes I like to put makeup on this face. Especially now, you know, where my commute is approximately 30 seconds across a small room. And so I like to throw on some makeup in the morning before I start work just to kind of feel, again, normal, whatever normal means. But yeah, let's, I guess, just get right into it. Is that what they say? And I guess they also say like and subscribe and ring the bell wherever the bell is. Like I said, today is just going to be a little bit of a get ready with me, and we're going to talk and we're going to get to know each other. I have some very specific things on my mind. And I don't know, did like YouTubers ever actually tell you what they're looking at when they're like, I'm looking at the monitor, which is obvious probably because I'm not looking at you. I don't think they ever actually tell you where they're looking or what they're doing. So just so you know, so you're not confused, my mirror is here. I've got a computer here and my monitor is literally just the screen on my camera that's flipped around because I don't have a high-tech setup. So it's a very tiny screen. So if you see me squinting, I'm just trying to see myself for reference. Oh shit. BRB. I'm back. Because if we're going to do an everyday face, whatever, that means SPF and some color to my skin, which is hilarious because even though I'm not leaving the house or the basement, I still do like to put SPF on my face. Yeah, you get to come along on this ride with me. I'm gonna take that out of my ear, just so that we can do this. So this is the Think Sport. Do I have to do this? Oh, look at that, I'm an influencer. This is the Think Sport SPF 30 plus face sunscreen, and thank goodness it again has a tint to it. Otherwise, because it's a mineral sunscreen, it would be leaving a hideous white cast on my skin. So I am just adding the 100% pure all over glow in Deeply Sun-Kissed, because otherwise, again, putting sunscreen on my face with my skin tone, the mineral sunscreen anyways, just means a white cast that takes, can you see that? Like, it will take forever to soak into my skin, and I don't like to wear chemical sunscreens anymore. I am fully into the mineral sunscreen land, and unfortunately that really just does mean putting up with a white cast until it soaks in, but this 100% pure stuff really does work. And I used to use the Drunk Elephant de-bronzy drops or whatever they're called, but you know, after last year and the that big wave of the Black Lives Matter movement and the pull-up challenge, all of these big skincare and beauty brands, I just didn't really like how they responded to that. And when it's a big brand like that, I just think you have some public responsibility, and it just all kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, and I'd rather not support a brand who kind of refuses action. And again, I am not a makeup artist. I am not an influencer. I probably don't really have any business having an opinion about that publicly, but I do, and we vote with our dollars. So I just decided to, after I finished my last bottle of that product, whenever that was, I moved on to something. And again, this is the 100% pure all over glow in Deeply Sun-Kissed. And again, I'll do the little whole like influencer thing. I don't know if my camera will actually do this for you, but it's really nice. And the ingredients are nice. The only thing I hate about it is because it's like clean beauty. It has a really short lifespan. I think this is like a 6-month expiry, which sucks because this is a lot of product. I'm not going to go through that in 6 months. Anywho, so I will probably still use it. So yeah, I think it's soaked in enough for me. So again, my makeup is super simple, and while I'm trying to like do this, we're gonna talk at the same time. In general, about what's happening in some of the things right now in the world. And one of those things is the constant evisceration of my generation, which, if you didn't guess by me telling you that I'm 30, I am a millennial. And yeah, millennials just really get the shit beaten out of them almost on a daily basis now. You know, once upon a time, it was the boomers who liked to take a big poop on us. I am just FYI going in with, I don't use foundation. I'm not a foundation girl. I am a concealer person, and really only in the last 5 years did I start heavily using concealer because adult acne came in swooping. And then, you know, I decided to go off the pill 2 years ago, and all of a sudden my body was like, hormones, especially around my chin and my nose, which I've always kind of had those little like stupid pimples. So I am using the Merit Perfecting Complexion Stick in the color Camel, which is really lovely. And I either kind of draw it on my spots to conceal, or take a little cute little brush, which is somewhere here. You can't see that, but it's an Ego Tools brush. And I just doop, 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 and kind of just swirl it onto the spots that feel a little problematic. And you can't really tell, I can't really see in this mirror because it's kind of dark over here, but I've got this like really nice, can you see that, zit at the top here that got kind of exacerbated when I
decided to do some waxing of the brows earlier today, and I don't know what's happening in my brow. There's something in here.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the fact that we like to get eviscerated. We don't like to. We just happen to be the targets of public evisceration by the generation above us, and now, hooray, the generation below us. Good old Gen Z, the boomers and the zoomers like to come after us. And in the latest culture war, if that's what you would like to call it, good old Gen Z is attacking us for, well, a couple of things. One of those things happens to be that millennials like to wear skinny jeans. I could take or leave a skinny jean. I have exactly one pair of skinny jeans in my drawer, closet, whatever. They're fine. I don't wear skinny jeans with like a crop top. No, if I'm gonna do skinny jeans, it's like with a knee-high boot and a very long, chunky knit sweater. So my butt's covered and you can see approximately that much of my denimed leg. That's how I do a skinny jean. You do you if you wear them differently. Doing my brows next because they need some doing, and it's just, this is Glossier Boy Brow in brown. I just got back into this. Usually when I do my brows, it's either a soap brow or a brow kind of pomade thing like this. I suck at a brow pencil. Suck. I used to use a Clean Beauty pomade, and I called this a pomade. It is not. What do you call these? I don't know. Like a brow mascara? God damn, I can't even read this. What does this say? You know what this is. Boy brow. It's just a thing. I used to use a pomade, and it was nice, but you know, looking back on pictures, which I don't necessarily like to do, don't like to wander down memory lane and just revisit all of my past mistakes, captured for all time. And that was fine, but now if I try to use it, I just feel like it's too dark. And even sometimes the boy brow in brown feels too dark. So sometimes I literally just go in with a soap brow and leave it at that and just do like really nice fluffy brows. I don't even know if you can actually see this. Like I can't zoom in. My arms aren't long enough, but yeah, for right now, I'm satisfied with that. And once I take this clip out, my bangs will kind of fall into my right eyebrow anyways and completely destroy it. So it doesn't matter. Does that happen to anybody else if you have bangs, especially if you've got side bangs? And we're gonna get into that, where your hair just like pushes your brow and it doesn't matter what product you have in it. I find it so infuriating, and maybe that is literally only me. I'm back. I don't know what happened. Something happened. I don't even know what I was saying. Probably brows. Yeah, I was saying that I don't know if you can see this brow. That's kind of where I'm going to leave it. And sorry, I'm going to take my hair down because it's just going to bother me. That is a very slippery scrunchie. I believe I was also talking about millennials being eviscerated in public all the time. But first I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer because that's what I like to do next when my brows are finished. So I'm using the Kosas bronzer, which is nice, and I'm trying to hit pan on this, and I have to use like a really kind of dense brush because it hard panned on me, which is a common complaint with this specific product. I'm just gonna go in and bronze up my skin, and like I really have to dig it in because of how aggressively this thing hard panned. And I do use a lot of like really occlusive oily products to moisturize, and there is like a paper towel trick where you can just scrub your paper towel on the top of this and it renews it, but literally you put your brush right back in and it goes back to
that, but I do like this color. This is the medium. When it works, it works. And again, I'm probably putting on too much because this mirror is super dark. And then I just like to bronze my nose. Pretend that I've actually had some sun exposure. A little more on my chin there. And then, you know, like people usually do, take a little eyeshadow brush and just kind of swoop the bronzer on my eyelids because I'm not really an eyeshadow girl. Sometimes if I'm feeling like it, if I'm gonna take fun pictures or just go out, but who's going out? Not I. So I just like to give my eyelids a little bit of color, which is a stupid thing to say because my eyelids have color. And then I take kind of a pencil brush and just go underneath on the bottom lash line here. What is that? Okay, my nose is looking crazy. There's too much bronzer. Okay, so skinny jeans. I think that's where I was at. Honestly, so sorry. Can't remember. It's late. Yeah, so millennials are hated for the fact that we like to wear skinny jeans. Again, whatever. I like a mom jean. I like a wide leg pant. I'm short and I don't have skinny legs, so why would I emphasize that with skinny jeans? They're just not my thing. Again, I like to wear leggings, but similar to the jegging or the skinny jean, that shit gets worn with a tall boot and a long sweater. No one's getting a look at my bum. Unless they're in mom jeans, and then it's cute. But the other thing that we've been pooped on aggressively for is, you know, side parts. Which is apparently making us old and out of touch and ugly or something. I don't understand. I don't understand why side parts are being attacked. We all have reasons for styling our hair the way we style our hair. You know, hey, look, and just to clarify, we're being attacked because they want us, I guess, like, middle parts are coming back in, which is fine. The 70s are cool, and like that's really where, you know, the middle part shone, and the like hippie days, and then they came back in the 90s, and I'm a 90s baby, so like I've been through all of the trends. I love 90s styles. But I just, first of all, it's nuts that telling us that by having a side part, we're out of touch. I don't understand how that makes sense. And like, also, what am I supposed to be in touch with, and why are we touching? We're in the middle of a global pandemic. First of all. Second of all, I just don't understand how like someone's hair can make you just blatantly abhorrent. But it's not like we're bringing back the mullet. It's not like we're bringing back the mullet. So what's wrong? What's wrong with the side part? I mean, my hair's not particularly styled. It just did this after it dried. I'm lazy. But do you want to see me with a middle part? We can try. But my hair is super stubborn and I have cowlicks. So, okay, approximation of a middle part here. No, just no, what is this? What, I mean, if I got out of the shower and parted my hair, is that even in the center? I don't know where the center of my head is, but no, it looks bad. It looks bad. What happened to the shape of my face? No, this is better. Just even objectively, do you not think that this is better for me? And like, I like a big, deep emo part with swoopy bangs. I don't know. Is that just sad girl shit? Not even real girl shit? I don't know. But the middle part, I would love to do a curtain bang. I would love to have this, but it just is not. This is not for me. Would you agree that this is not for me? Huh. Anyways, it just is funny that we continue. I'm doing eyeliner now, by the way, with this little nub of a Marcel eyeliner. I don't even know if I can give you the color anymore. Oh yeah, copper coin, but it's like, I think it's copper coin, but I've used it to the nubby ends. I just like to add a little bit to deepen up my lash lines here, because I have sad lashes. You can't really see them. So I just like to give myself some definition there. And on the top, and then I smudge that out if I feel like it. But this is nothing special. This is not magical makeup, guys. This is just real girl makeup, regular girl makeup. Not a makeup artist. I'm literally just smudging on. And again, this is awkward because I'm not used to doing my makeup like this, but yeah, so, you know, one day it's the boomers hating millennials because we're lazy and ruining the world. Ironic, if you ask me, and we can get into that issue another day, because we didn't ruin the world. But then the next day it's the generation behind us saying that we're irrelevant and out of touch. And look, that is always going to happen. As you get older, there's never not going to be a generation coming up behind you, just ready to tell you that, you know, you don't matter anymore and that you're not cool. And as I stated at the beginning of this video, I'm not a cool girl, so I've never really been inherently concerned about my cool status. It's just really exhausting being constantly eviscerated for just being a fucking millennial. Like, I didn't ask for this generation. And I don't know how the rest of my cohort really feels. Like, some people that, like, in my network just don't care. Other people like to push back, and I just like to feel constantly annoyed. And I'm sure that, like, the boomers feel constantly annoyed because we like to shit on them too. And again, it's just kind of this circle of life if you're a human in the age of pop culture. I don't know what it was like, you know, 2,000 years ago. I don't know what it was like 100 years ago. But we don't necessarily look kindly on the generation above us in terms of their relevance. And that's a sad thing, I actually think. We are, this like Western white culture dismisses our elders into irrelevancy. We just push them over the edge. We put them away. We lock them away. And so, of course, the generations coming up behind you will dismiss you as well. Okay, we're back. I have got a really professional setup here, clearly. I ran out of space, so I had to transfer video, and I don't even know if this is the right, if this is how I left it, but I was looking at some of the video, and yo, I am not a professional, and my eyebrows look whack. They look absolutely freaking bonkers. And you know what? Ugh, real girl shit. Also, this sunscreen is really not soaking into my skin. I am rarely under such like harsh lighting. Not that this is harsh, it's just different than what I'm used to looking at. And like this, like I said, this is very dark over here. But what I was talking about before this shit died is that we are not kind to our elders in this particular society. So of course the generations coming up behind us just kind of treat us the way that they're used to, the way that is common in our general society. So it makes sense that, you know, Gen Z is taking that approach with us. And, you know, Gen X just gets to like hide in their corner drinking wine, and no one knows they exist because they kind of are the forgotten generation. I'm sure they have plenty of feelings about that too. But yeah, just this whole middle part attack really is center part attack is getting me. Oh my God, middle and center are the exact same thing, Alanna. But yeah, this whole side part thing, just, it really got to me, and I felt like I needed to talk about that. What are we gonna do next with my face since everything looks absolutely crazy? Blush? No, I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna curl my lashes, so you don't need to watch that because that's unpleasant. Curl my lashes, then we're gonna do some mascara. I'm gonna wear the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I think that's what it's called. It's freaking awesome. And again, I already mentioned this, but I do not have, isn't that pretty? Don't you just really love that? I don't have special lashes. They're short and they don't love me back. So mascara doesn't really necessarily leave a mark behind. They don't stay curled. I don't understand how to keep my eyelashes curled. Even when I use the tools, they don't like to stay up. They flop back down. Doesn't matter what mascara I use. But I do like this. And maybe that's another thing that comes with aging. You lose your eyelashes and that volume. And I totally could use like a lash serum and castor oil, but with that kind of stuff, I don't know if you can tell the difference. Probably not. With lash serums and all of those kind of things, you have to keep using them. Because if you don't, your eyelashes, like all of that new growth just kind of goes away. Because our hair all grows in cycles, right? So all of that juice you were giving to your eyelashes completely disappears. Do people ever show themselves doing this on camera on YouTube? I don't think so. Everyone just comes back and they're like, I just curled my lashes. And then they don't actually show the tools, or they just have naturally curly lashes, which seems like a bunch of crap to me. Anyways. Being a millennial can be very difficult sometimes because we just can't catch a break, whether it's, you know, just being generally unpleasant to everybody else. We complain a lot, whatever. And now our skinny jeans suck and our hair sucks. And everything we've come to know and love dearly is being tainted by bad people doing shitty things. Looking at you, J.K. Rowling, Joss, just fucking ruining Harry Potter and Buffy. And I mean, this is a discussion we'll probably have at one point, but the idea of like, can we divorce the art from the artist? What does that do to the art? Can we actually take art out of the context of the artist and who they are and what they believe in? Or are they forever tied together and we can't ignore the context? Do we have to stop loving the things we love because of the bad people who made them, or that the people who made them turned out to be bad people? And like just doing shitty things and behaving poorly, or turning out to be complete turfs or whatever. How does that impact the stuff that we love? So that is probably going to be a conversation for down the road, because I think it's really important and probably opens up this whole like philosophical debate. But that's something that I've been struggling with in the last couple of years, is like watching all of these things that are really, oh, hi cat, really nostalgic for me. And, you know, a huge part of my development, like they were a part of the person that I've become, and now I have to like wrestle with the fact that the people who created them are absolutely awful. And I often feel really guilty for still indulging in those things, whether it is Harry Potter or like Buffy. And sorry, but I'm never going to stop watching Buffy or Angel. But there's just this weird guilt associated with them. But again, that's a conversation for another day. Today was about side parts. And again, like, your girl was born with cowlicks. Do you see the cowlicks here? So a side part with side bangs just works, in my humble opinion. We already saw the tragedy that was a middle part. And, you know, maybe I'll come on here one day and that day I'll have showered and washed my hair. Obviously I shower, but I'll like have washed my hair, and while my hair is still wet, I will part it in the middle so that it stays there. And I'll come on camera so that you guys can see for yourself why it's not very good. And then you can be the judge, and maybe you'll tell me like, no, Alanna, that actually looks bomb. You should totally keep wearing your hair like that. I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, again, I can leave the skinny jeans. That's fine with me. I don't wear mine very often anyways, but I'm keeping my fucking side part. And I'm gonna keep my side bangs, mostly because every time I go and get my hair cut by someone new, they tell me that my face needs bangs or whatever. It's something to do with the fact that I'm very small. I don't know. So the side bangs are staying. The side part is staying. I might actually transition back to full bangs. We'll see. But yeah, can we just leave people's hair alone, please? And can we all just be a little less mean? So what if I don't watch TikTok? Does that really make me out of touch? And again, what are we supposed to be in touch with? And why are we touching COVID? Be right back. I'm Italian. I talk with my hands a lot. I just threw my blush, which is the last thing I'm going to apply, and then I'll stop talking. So this is the, shall we do another like influencer thing? YouTuber thing? Can you even see this? This is the, sorry, Tower 28 blush. And also, sorry if you can see how fucking disgusting this is. But this is the color Happy Hour, and it is delightful. I'm not, or I wasn't for a long time, a pink blush person. I like orange, but I'm a little pale for the oranges right now. So pink it is. And everything ends up pulling pink on me anyways, like once it's kind of sunk into my skin. This is just really pretty. And I like to do my nose a little bit. I love blush. Hey Khaki, looking at you, part of that blush squad. My mom does not like the fact that I wear so much blush. She will often look at my face and be like, you've got a little bit of blush. I'm like, I put it there. I put it there. Do I look like a clown? Possibly, but no one's seeing me anyways because of COVID. So the blush is staying on my face. And here we go. My brow's already falling because of the bangs. And I keep using this little spoolie, by the way, just to encourage these brows to stay up. That is the one thing about the boy brow, is it doesn't really give a lot of hold, which is why if you like the soap brow thing, it just glues it to your face. And Alanna Davison also gave everyone the clue. This is like super bright, sorry, about the got to be glued. which is super cheap way to keep your brows stuck to your face. This is the travel version. That's 35 milliliters, and this is going to last me literally forever. There will be an apocalypse, and I will have this when humanity recovers from that. And I like that. It's fine, but it does kind of leave like little crusties on my skin. So whatever. This is it. This is my everyday face. This is my fucking side part, which again, I'm going to keep. I like it. My hair doesn't hurt in the side part. And I think that's it. I apologize for the shitty camera quality. It will be blurry often. The color will be shit often. I'm using a Canon that's very old, and a teeny tiny ring light, which is why it's really warm on this side of my face. But I have no light behind this. I tried to use a different light, big lamp in the background, and I'm in the basement, and the lamp that I wanted to use is really tall, and then all of a sudden I started to smell like a burning scent, and the light bulb was getting too hot, and the ceiling started to burn a little, so I had to switch up my strategy. But yeah, I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna see what it's like, see how I feel, and then we're gonna go from there. If I post it, that's great. That means that you're watching this, obviously, if I've posted it and felt brave enough to do so. And yeah, this is episode 1 of Real Girl Shit, which means that it's not fancy. It's not high production value. It's just me, Alanna, 30-year-old Pisces sun, Virgo moon, rambling about shit that's on my mind. And I'm probably going to do this like once a week. And then we're going to go from there. And I think part of my plan, because I'm a nerd, like I said in my intro, part of that plan is to come on here once a month and live stream a video game, probably Breath of the Wild. And we're just going to wander Hyrule together, and I'm going to talk and beat some monsters, and that might be fun. We'll see. Anyways, thank you. If you've stuck around for this long, if you've watched me ramble, if you've put up with my terrible eyebrows and like literally just, I'm not a makeup artist. Again, this is just me. This is what you're going to get. So yeah, if you've stuck around for this long, thanks. I hope I will be back. This is going to be a fun little game, fun little journey, and yeah, until the next time, happy Lunar New Year for those who are celebrating. It's a beautiful time. It's exciting. Happy Valentine's Day. Because if I publish this, it will be, that day. Again, if you're celebrating. If you're not, I'm right there with you. Happy Family Day long weekend if you are in Canada or Ontario. I don't really know if Family Day is like a Canada-wide thing, but it is here where I am. And yeah, I will. So, what was that? Yeah, thanks again for sticking it out with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one for another episode of Real Girl Shit. Bye.